What's going on, guys? Your boy, Coach Anthony. Of course, we got none other than Fast Eddie Chambers, and we just wanted to go ahead and remind you I am offering every single course on my website that we already dropped up to date, which is 15 courses. And actually, I'm going to give you guys an extra course that we just made named Drillers Make Killers that isn't even released to the public yet. If you go ahead and grab the Master Boxing Bundle at 90% off, Eddie, 90% off. And not only that, I'm going to give you guys a free coaching call so we can go ahead and discuss what your personal goals are, what you're trying to accomplish through boxing, and how I can help you further in the future. Over the years, I've made courses like Build You From the Ground Up 1.0, Build You From the Ground Up 2.0, footwork drills, defensive principles 101, how to set traps and counterpunch, angles and how to create them, 50 combos to the head, 50 combos to the body, 50 head-body combinations, how to box on the inside, how to box from the outside, how to box the opposite stance, which is basically orthodox versus southpaw, the complete Philly shell system, how to shadow box, heavy bag conditioning drills, and of course, like I mentioned before, the last course that isn't even released yet, Drillers Make Killers. Guys, this is a steal. I've sold these courses at $300 a pop, and many have purchased them in the past. And now you guys can get all of them at one time for 90% off with a coaching call. Guys, this is an opportunity. Do not miss it. Go ahead. Go to the website. Don't hesitate. You've been watching us on YouTube for years. We're here to help you. We want to take your boxing to the next level. Let's go. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, man? Damn. Who saw the fight tonight? Man? Frank Martin defeats Michel Rivera, completely outclasses him, man. Michel Rivera obviously did not know how to deal with a southpaw. He did not know, to me, he was not mentally or physically uh, prepared for that kind of pace. Um, he looked confused. He definitely didn't look like he could do anything, man. Like, I don't think there was anything he could have did today. He was relying on only a jab. He had no other answers. He didn't go to the body. He didn't throw combinations. He had no answers for Frank Martin, man. Frank Martin just completely outclassed him. Big win. Big win for Frank Martin, man. He's going to be an issue. He's going to be an issue at the division because of the way his style is, his skill set. He has a very tight defense, very aggressive, really good shape. I was very impressed, and little I feel bad, but it's my first time actually seeing the kid fight. I actually went on my man's channel yesterday, my man Punch Drunk Boxing, and he asked me who did I think was going to win. And I told him, I said, I want to be honest. I never seen Frank Martin fight. And it's messed up because like I follow Frank Martin and Frank Martin follows me on Instagram and we like each other's photos. And, there's a mutual Instagram type of friendship there, but I've never seen him fight. And I didn't want to give an answer because I've seen Michel Rivera fight before. I've seen him fight and I've been actually very impressed with Michel Rivera. This is the worst I've ever seen him. And it's because of Frank Martin. Let's just be honest. There's no excuses. Frank Martin just was the better fighter tonight, man. 100%. You could see it in his body language. You could see it in his demeanor from the very beginning that he wanted to fight, that he was prepared to really go to battle. And Michel Rivera didn't show the same tenacity in his eyes, man. I seen it in the weigh-in. I seen it in the locker room tonight. When he was sitting in the locker room, he had a nervous look. When Frank Martin, gave him the stare down, he didn't have the same energy. It just seemed like he was defeated already. And And when he went in there, he fought very timid. He only threw a jab. You could tell he didn't even set up the right hand leads properly. When he did throw the right hand lead, most of the time he was getting countered. He looked sluggish. He just looked like a guy that wasn't prepared. He just looked like a guy who wasn't prepared for this kind of fight, man. So big congratulations to Frank Martin. Frank Martin looks sensational. And I'm excited for the kid, man. 17-0. He's 26 years old. He had a short amateur career. He did well in the amateurs in a short time, and now he's in the pros. And in a short time, he just defeated a top prospect. You know what I mean? So what's going on? I want to say what's up to everybody in here, my man. Big PLB sub coach man Martin outclassed him. Yes, he did, 100%. Rivera had no answer for the speed. Yep, none. No answer for anything. And he had no variety. He had no nothing to his game. You know what I'm saying? Complete shutout. Yep. No Farias. What up, coach? Frank Martin solid. He's definitely solid. 100%. He's a problem for anybody at 135. Yeah, he's here to stay, guys. He's here to stay. Heard Frank Martin was a monster. Yeah, nah, he looked real good, man. Frank Martin looked real good. He's here to stay, man. He's a tough guy. He kind of like Errol Spence in his own little way. He really is similar. Derrick James doing a fantastic job with those guys, embedding his particular style in these guys, and he looks like he's a hard-working kid, man. He looked really strong tonight. He looked in really good shape, and I think that was the main key. I think the physical conditioning and strength for Martin is what really carried him over in this fight. Besides his just tenacity and willing to engage, you know what I mean? Hopefully Rivera can learn and bounce back. Martin is the goods. Yeah, I think Rivera is going to go through a little bit of a downtime for a little bit. He just lost. Nobody likes to lose, but he really needs to learn how to deal with southpaws. You can see the southpaws are going to be his demise until he learns how to deal with them. And I think he needs to get in better shape too. I think something needs to change in his training regimen. He just didn't look like he was like, he didn't look sturdy to me. Frank can beat Garcia Tiafimo. It's possible. I mean, a guy like that, you can count in against anybody. You know, super in shape, tough, rugged, ready to rumble, speed, agility, focused. He has a chance against anybody. Rivera looked like an amateur tonight. So many basic things he didn't do. He was throwing the right, and Martin was slipping like Tevin. Yeah, Martin was just sharper all around, man. He was like just his reflexes, his conditioning, everything just looked right, man. You could tell he trained properly for this fight. Vladimir looked good too. I want to see him Caleb fight. Yeah, that should be an interesting fight. He got hit quite a bit tonight though. A sharpshooter like Caleb Plant is gonna land a lot of shots on him, but he did his thing tonight. Apparently, Frank Martin beat Virgil Ortiz in the amateurs. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. 3-round fight. A guy stands in the middle. You got a guy like Martin who throws a lot of punches. I could see that. That doesn't surprise me at all. Derek Bailey, salute, coach, and salute to you, my brother. Salute. I noticed that Rivera kept slipping to the right into Martin's straight left. it was just his timing was off with it. His timing was off with it. Um, eh, I'm telling you, man. I feel like he was defeated before the fight. There's nothing wrong with slipping to your right against a southpaw straight left hand because that's really the only place you can slip if they throw the straight left. You know what I'm saying? What would it's just his timing was off with it. He was slow with it, you know. And you seen Derrick James was trying to be smart and have him set up the uppercut, right? Because if somebody throws a straight left hand, you can slip right. So as you drop down, he wanted him to just bring it underneath, but he didn't really do that. But yeah, man, Frank Martin looked really good today, man. He looked really sharp, man. So big shout out to him. I should have did the fight live, honestly. Um, I should have did the fight live, but I was just chilling, watching the fight. But I'm gonna be back on here tomorrow to talk more about this, to talk a little bit more about the fight, and everything that I've seen. It's like 1:30 in the morning right now, so I just wanted to come on here and chop it up real quick, man. But I will be on here tomorrow. Discipline Decembers. I see you, man. We never did the Discipline Decembers, but we are trying to stay disciplined. But I never did the Discipline Decembers. But Countdown to Christmas will be continuing. So I will be going live this week a few times. I don't know about every day, but a few times. Countdown to Christmas. And we're going to be doing some cool stuff, some cool topics. So make sure you guys hit the bell notification so you guys can be alerted when I go live. All right. And I'm out. Peace.